like, because I wanted to take my
we're
kid.
recording, just
oh.
Hi. I'm Camille. We're talking just chat shit.
We're talking about our Memorial Day plans. I'm Gretchen. We are back with Shock Talking. You know, Camille and I, this is basically how the gears work. It's not complicated. But
that?
we'll hear something on TV, the radio, or the news, and we'll be like, we got to talk about
What the
that.
hell's going on in the world?
We got to talk about that.
Oh my gosh.
I want to talk about waist trainers. Okay?
Sure.
Okay, so let me first of all I did some research.
You gotta breathe. Oh, you did?
I know you're not
I'm
the only
proud
one. I
of
did some
you.
research.
That's good. You sound so smart. Good
So
girl.
there was some bitch long time ago,
Yeah.
centuries ago, that whatever her dominion was over all the land, she decided she did not want any thick-waisted women in the land.
Oh my God, she'd kill me. I'd be beheaded.
I'd be like,
Off with her head.
What? So they came up with corsets.
Shut up.
And
Is that how it happened?
That's how it freaking happened.
Bitch. I don't like her.
Right? Thanks to you, the rest of us have had to try to have that stupid
Hourglass.
wasp waist that's not. We
don't
had
have
an
that.
expert on the show last week that was talking about body shapes and how to buy clothes for your body shape, and she goes, she did some measurements. She goes, I'm not going to call you a fruit. I'm going to call you a vegetable. You're like a celery stick.
She said that to you?
Yeah, and
What
I
would
go,
I be?
wow, okay,
Apple.
well, I've heard I was a sausage, but basically I don't have a waist, which brings me to this point. So this here, friends, is the top of my Miss USA dress, okay? If you notice, the inside
pretty.
of it is a bra.
Oh, so you weren't supposed to wear a bra.
No, this is a corset
Damn.
that they covered in fabric.
Boning? There's boning?
Yes,
Ouch.
that's what I'm going to get to.
Okay.
Now, this is from, I don't even know if they still have that store, Fredericks of Hollywood.
1800. I mean, what?
Shut up. First of all, feel that. That had to go in my titty. I don't know. I know.
Ooh.
So, Camille used the word boning.
Yes.
That bitch, years and years and centuries ago,
We
in
added
order
boning.
to create that shape, they put in whale's bone,
Oh my hell, really?
which is why it was called boning.
Oh, interesting.
That
is stiff, girl.
It is. And so,
Are you just, I mean, you're like,
yes. And I mean,
how do you breathe?
You don't. I mean, do you remember Elizabeth Swann and
Yes.
the Pirates of the Caribbean? And she finally over off the side. Yeah, she passed out.
that would be me.
And they even went through, now you would really have a hard time with this, they even went through eras where they tried to make the cha-chas all flat. They did not want to have any woman shape whatsoever.
Lord
You'd be like this.
I would just be in
You
hiding.
couldn't breathe.
I couldn't breathe. I'd have to
No.
become anorexic.
Can you imagine
or
if
something.
you coughed or farted like Goodbye, Camille.
Oh my God, that would be funny.
So,
You had to wear that too?
Listen, this
Did you wear that inside? What the hell?
Okay, so this is another one of those, right?
Under cha-cha.
So yeah, so then you get the nice shelf. What every gown I had, because remember I'm a celery stick, I had no waist, so they had to create a waist for me.
So they're sucking you in.
Yes.
Ouch, ouch.
Yes. So I mean, not only
Do you
is
lose
there
oxygen to the
boning,
brain? Is that?
after a while, man, it just affected my personality. I was like, I got to go home.
She's changed a lot in the
I
last
know.
few years since
Now
we've
that I
been
wear
talking.
sensible clothes.
Yeah, then she does.
Everything's elastic waist.
has more
But look,
than
they took it
celery to
in.
eat.
They took it in, y'all. They just
They
made
did.
it ridiculous. This is what I had to
And
wear.
that still fits you. Now, let's be honest. Of course it does.
I mean, look, this baby was cut out.
That
To fit.
effing believable.
I know, y'all, but
That looks like
that
a
was
baby
my
dress.
life.
It's a baby dress.
So now they sell these
Well, those
things
are in.
called waist trainers. First of all, Camille, look at the
Oh, wow.
construction of this versus what I just showed you.
Damn, girl. That's actually kind
Nothing.
of soft. You started waist training when you were Miss USA. Or before.
That bitch from centuries ago started waist training. Here's the problem that gets me. And we'll come back to this piece of useless poop. The Kardashians.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
You know, they have tweeted out the butt how much they love those things, and it's really working, really working. Here's what it will do.
I don't buy that, by the way.
If you've had a baby, or maybe you've had like a lipo, or something like that, where you need to form that skin back to where it needs
Yeah,
to be.
yeah.
That's why these are good. It's a compression.
Right, and if you have surgery, you compress so that you can heal better.
Yes.
Yeah, I totally get that.
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And to me, you know what? If I had a baby and I wanted to get that stomach back, I would wear one
Totally,
of these.
that's right.
Because these are not the same, y'all.
No.
There's nothing to this. So now you know what I do? I wear this when I work in the yard. Helps my back.
Oh, so it's like a back brace for you. So this is nothing compared, and I can feel
No.
it. I mean, this, no wonder it's preserved.
It's got dinosaur bones in it. No, but the difference is the reason why you can stand these babies up is because of the boning.
Damn, girl.
Now here's the issue. They sell this shit saying it's going to make you have a smaller waist.
But it doesn't.
Camille, there's no way it's going to reform your bones.
I don't believe that for a second.
Right? And where are your organs going?
I tried it.
I know I did too.
I tried it. So,
I'm still fat.
I'm confessing.
I'm still celery-like.
well, you better not say that because you're going to get hate mail now. You can't say you're fat sitting next to me because I'm a little
Oh,
fat.
shut up.
So, but I tried it and it didn't work.
No, no.
It just gave me tummy aches and I couldn't breathe. I was
know
like,
what?
oh my God.
Confessions from Gretchen. I put this on for Thanksgiving meal.
So you don't eat?
I didn't
Is
eat
that
that
how?
much.
Is that the truth? Oh,
I don't eat that much.
that's a good idea. Actually,
know.
you can't. I mean, after a sip of water, you're like, I'm feeling like
Seriously,
puke.
my food was like an internal shelf right
not
here.
gonna go
As soon as I
down.
took it off, it goes
Oh my
all the way
God.
down. But so now they make ones that they advertise that everything sweats.
Yeah, I can't.
Everything is sweating right there, and you're just burning it off. Which let's detox. And sometimes we carry a lot of toxins in this area. I get that.
Sure.
But the point is, girls,
Not doing it.
you are not going to give yourself a smaller waist by wearing one of these things.
Look,
There's nothing to it. This is a small, and look at the size of this. And there's 3 different things. I don't even know
that's
what's
some
front or
hooks.
back.
That's some hooks, babe.
Yeah,
that's a lot of hooks.
This is a good, but look, there's no waist. Look at the shape. There's
Right.
barely anything there, y'all. And this is a small.
But I do think it's for little plus size girls like me.
Versus, look at this baby, y'all. This is. I don't care if you can't breathe. Don't ask me to sing the national anthem
Just
or
look good.
anything. You just stand there and act like you got yourself a waist.
And look good.
I don't know if I'd look good, but
I think
that,
you
that,
won.
That was
You won Miss USA. You must look pretty good.
I won because of my bra. You know what's funny?
What?
Do you remember in the movie Miss Congeniality?
Love Sandra Bullock.
I know. There was a chick, and I don't know what country, what state she represented. She was an actress, okay, that was in that movie, and I'm watching, I'm looking, and I go, oh, it's her. She was Miss Arizona when I competed.
She was.
Now listen, this gets better.
Oh,
She actually was from Texas.
get a little gossip going on
Had
here.
been in the Miss Texas pageant for 5 years, was always a runner-up, but never won.
Interesting.
Moved to Arizona for the summer, lived there for the technical time that you're supposed to. Became Miss
became.
Arizona, and we competed together.
Really?
So
Did you know her prior to that when she was in
hell
Texas?
yeah, because I competed
Really?
against her.
And she lost.
She was one of those bitches. To this day,
I like her being honest.
she's the bitch on Housewives of Dallas.
She is?
Yes.
That's
I'm
her?
like, girl, you never changed.
Wow.
So, okay.
People
So
are
you see this, right? There's a waist and la la la. She went to the press and said Miss Texas had her ribs removed.
You?
Yeah.
You did not.
I did not.
Oh my God.
First of all, I'm like, look at me in a swimsuit and look at me in this dress. There's a
didn't do
big
that.
difference, right? Yeah. So
crotch.
she was. I had to do so many interviews, and they interviewed doctors saying, "Is that possible? Like, what happens?" Those doctors.
was a deal?
People weren't really doing it. People
But
do
they believed
do
her?
it. They just wanted to know.
Oh my God.
And these doctors were
I'm
saying,
glad I
"Look,
didn't make Miss Provo. Just saying.
if you have
I
that,
ran for Miss Provo. I
that
didn't make it.
floating rib removed, that skin is just there.
Ain't
Like,
no
it
floating
doesn't-
ribs. We
it
don't have
doesn't go
floating.
like
but
that.
You have to. Ribs actually.
They're there for a reason.
Right. There's no floaters. I mean, those
Right?
ribs
Floater
are.
sound like a mistake. I need to
Right?
protect my
Well,
organs.
look how tall you are, sugar.
Hell yeah.
And I've seen that one picture of that woman, and she did have ribs removed, and she had those fake boobs. She looks like a Barbie doll. I can't believe it. It's so unattractive.
There is a chick, and she holds some record, Camille. She has a 15-inch waist, and she's like 112. Like but she
I feel
wears
so
a
bad
corset,
for
not a
that.
waist trainer. She wears a corset every day and has for years. Well, just like if you and I wore shoes that
Yeah,
that
you
was
could-
too small.
Well, they
I
could
got
fold your toes
bunions,
under like Chinese
right?
people used to have to do because they like
I
little
mean, you
feet.
will morph, right?
Right.
But Is it
Well,
good
so do
for
those
it?
women that have these rings around their neck in Africa. I mean, you can get
You
like
can.
a 20-foot neck, but at what cost? I mean, I
Right.
can't imagine that being healthy for the vertebrae.
No.
And even these gauges that kids wear and stuff. I don't know how. I mean, you can only stretch it so long. How much? You know, they.
Do your ears hang low? You know, people that wear a corset like that, they couldn't go enjoy Chili's like we do.
Well, we like our. What we liking? We like our margarita and our chips and queso.
It's also, yeah, we do.
And then we share a little chicken quesadilla thing. Or no, like a chicken
I
enchilada.
know we got it. We got that menu down.
We got it down.
Those gauges, though, can I just tell you?
I know.
No offense, but I'm kind of going to give you an offense here. People that serve me food that have weird shit in their face and hanging off their body, it just makes my stomach kind of turn.
It's a little distraction for me. I'll be honest. I'm not.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind
to
of like a
each
train
his
wreck. I
own.
just stare.
Yeah. Well,
Ow.
it's a little, and I think that's what they're looking for is a little bit of shock factor.
Really?
Yeah, I think a
I can see
little
that.
bit of trend is cute, you know, but
Yeah.
not too many tats, not too many holes, not too many piercings. You know, nothing in the tongue, please. But I
that-
don't judge. I ain't gonna judge.
You ever talk to somebody that's trying to take your order or some kind of service and can't
Yeah,
get
they
a
have-
sentence out because they got that stupid stud right there?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, don't you? I'll be going like that the whole time.
I asked someone. I said, "What is there like a functional value?" I mean, no offense,
Right,
but I can't imagine how much pain that would be. I mean, ooh, that would hurt going through your tongue.
I know if you heard about
But
that.
it was sexual.
Well, I was
for
going to
them.
say, have you heard about the clitoris
It was a clitoral liquor or
piercing?
something.
No, but they pierced their clit.
Why?
Ow.
Why? I mean, I get a G-spot shot or something. I mean, why would you put a hole in that vascularized area of the body that just, I mean, the blood is probably enormous there. Why the hell do you,
Ow.
I got it. We got to change. I'm getting
Hang
a little,
on.
I'm getting a little, yeah, it's just more, I get a cringe just like,
no, I had a
okay.
girlfriend probably, I don't know, 6 years. She goes, let's go do it together. You get one and I get one.
Pierce your clit.
She had a husband. I'm like, what's the benefit for me? Yeah. To me, I'm thinking the whole time, like, how do you clean? How do you
Well,
wipe?
how do you not be
just-
screaming in pain constantly with that
Ow,
stud in your
ow.
clit?
Ew, and then I think about infections.
Okay, I just don't think I can
Yeah,
do
but
that.
there are
Call
guys
me
that
old-fashioned.
they get
That's
their
okay.
dick like an earring in their dick.
For what?
Like on the tip, they'll do like a little ring.
On where the pee hole is?
Mm-hmm.
People actually stick a needle in that shit. I mean, how?
Ow! I don't even have one, but ow!
I gotta research
Oh.
why that's a good idea. I'm sorry, but I'm a little
If
bit.
Camille comes back and she goes, well, that means she agrees with it. But you know what? Like nipple piercings, I couldn't do that either.
I know. I was just thinking, what is that about?
So Cutler, my son,
Ugh.
came home. He wasn't talking to me about it, but he was talking to one of his brother, and he said, yeah, there was this truth or dare the other night with one of my friends, and he lost the bet, so he had to get his nipple pierced, not from somebody that knows what they're doing.
Oh no, a
like,
potato and a needle.
From another person, and they didn't do it on the nipple. It went above the skin, and it was like hanging. It was like a flap. And he said, and he took the ring out, but now the skin is ripped, right? And he was like, he rolled over at night, and it caught on the pillow.
Oh my
and-
hell! I'm bleeding all over. Does he eat Tide Pods too? I mean,
know.
can you say
There are some things.
we
you
are
know,
bored? We got to have some. We are bored. We need to get back to
here's
killing
what-
what we eat a little bit here. Jeez
People on YouTube that just do those stupid videos, I always think, okay, you're going to get like that long of fame. The chick that ate cinnamon,
Right?
remember that?
Yeah.
She did a lot of stuff. Like she did a lot of
did.
stuff, and I just
Stupid.
go, you're known as the stupid chick that does stuff on YouTube.
Right.
But the whole and the thing is when you let something go too long, and all of a sudden science gets a hold of it, and
Right.
they tell you
Don't do
the
it.
dangers of doing it, and yet you still do it.
Right. Like the
She was a
pot.
grown-ass woman.
Right.
Right.
But I think people want that 10 minutes of fame. They
Like
want to
where's
feel
that,
like
where's that gonna go?
right. They want
Yeah.
to be known for something. That's her legacy.
Well, look, we're talking about her. You're welcome.
Okay, good.
Your cinnamon gag. You're in
We
the
can
hospital.
Change
yeah.
that subject.
The Kardashians. It's just so interesting. They literally can say like, "I just had a cat shit snow cone and it was delicious, and my skin looks like this." People would go out,
Buy it.
buy it.
Okay, I'm gonna be. Here's my confession. I can get through 1 minute, and I'm like, oh, I have never, ever sat and watched that shit. I can't.
Show.
I can't do it. I'm just kind of incapable of bullshit. So I just don't like to. I'm looking at that going, what value? Where am I gonna benefit. I'm learning something. I mean, I
know.
to me, it's a little bit of bullshit.
Camille's like, that was my 3 heartbeat. I can't do
I mean,
it.
I like Jerry Seinfeld because it was a show about nothing, but it was funny as hell because it's kind of reality on people. But there wasn't a lot of. I mean, that was what he made it. Designed it on people having really nothing to say. It was kind of funny that way.
You know, if you
Genius,
well,
but-
you haven't watched the full thing, but I do have teenage girls, and sometimes it's on. And the premise, y'all, they are eating all the time.
Foodies.
They are always, and they're salads, but seriously, they cannot have an episode where they're not eating. They're constantly, and they've long ass nails, and they're always picking and then sucking the food from underneath their nails.
that's
Oh,
so
I've got like, well, look at that one. I just broke that one. But this has been
She
working
didn't mean
in
to
the
flip
yard.
y'all. She might have meant to do that. I can't back. She could have meant to do that.
That
Just
girl
saying.
from Arizona. No, but I'm just like, okay, what do y'all
They
talk
seriously
about?
do that shit?
So you have, you say you work all the time, and maybe they do.
But what are they
But what
talking
I'm
about?
seeing is y'all go out to eat a lot. Then
They
you
have
eat
a
at
luxury
home,
lifestyle on
then,
no
yeah.
real innate value.
and then you go.
on looks alone.
They call it thrift store shopping. It's more like Nordstrom's, and I'm just like, what? What are we doing?
Well, they're getting rich on people watching. That's what they're doing.
I know,
Maybe
but,
we should.
But you
I
know
should
what?
take a lesson. Maybe.
I do feel sorry for Chloe.
You do? Oh, no, she's the guy with the professional athlete guy or something. Again, I've heard. I don't watch the show. I've seen some tabloid news though.
And I haven't heard.
Did she not? Did she leave him or does she stay?
She didn't leave him. He's in the playoffs. The Cavs are in the playoffs right now.
I don't
so-
give a shit.
Exactly. He didn't.
disrespected
he
her
didn't
like
care
that.
that she was growing his baby.
Right. That's
When he
just
was
not
out
okay.
there doing all his.
And Chloe, well, if you're listening, honey, if
'Cause you are.
Well, she might be at
We
some
already
point.
dissed on your makeup from Kim, so now.
Well, yeah.
It was
so
her, I
cheap
guess,
shit.
not mine.
Oh, whatever. See that? Anyway, so no, sugar. This is how you train a man. Okay, look. When a dog shits on
Come
your
on in.
carpet, yeah, you better get in here. When the dog shits on your carpet, what do? You best be taking that dog and smacking it, rubbing it on the nose, and put it outside. When a man betrays you like that, he disrespects you like that, you keep him around, he thinks it's okay to do it again. And guess what? He's going to do it again and again because you did not teach him a lesson. He didn't lose a thing.
No.
He's still in the family.
You know what? Give me a break. She's still in Cleveland. Okay. And she's still in his house. And then she even went out to a game recently to support him.
Okay.
And she went through this with Lamar already.
I know.
Like,
I heard that too. Like,
so what is
she
it?
got a
I mean,
pattern going on here.
Do women attract cheaters?
No, absolutely. No, they attract a certain type of guy because of their self-worth. This girl's got a worth issue is what she's got.
Ooh.
That's where we look. It ain't his fault. This guy's probably
He's
cheated
gonna do
before
what he's
her.
gonna- Yeah. He's got.
Ask the ex, okay, because he probably did this to her. But she's got a self-esteem issue. So she must have something like she doesn't deserve love or loyalty or something. There's something with her.
See, friends, you may have all the money in the world,
But she ain't got loyalty.
but our insides are our insides. Our hearts are all the same as far as it's an organ.
Totally.
It beats, it feels, right?
Certain things, vegetables are good for you, everybody. That's right. I mean, there's certain
Especially celery.
celery. Can't believe that.
No, I was just like, she goes, you're an inverted triangle, or like a stalk of celery, and I go, thanks.
I think you love people in their analogy.
I got a boob job. Does that not count?
Oh, that probably helped your celery
It
status.
helps from the side.
Shit, I've had a boob reduction, girl. I'd have given you a pound or two.
Well, you got.
I was
cleavage.
nothing but boob.
Look, I have no. well,
After I
this-
had my kid, yeah, you got cleavage.
that
but
looks good, but that's because I got a bra on. You got
push up.
squishy boobies.
I know.
No, it's not bad. But you got like
They're not.
like I'm sure Tracy thinks they're like pillows.
Well, yeah, but
Right?
that ain't. Yeah. No, when I had my son, I had 3 heads. No, I was like they were bigger than my head. They were so big and then engorged.
Ow.
I literally couldn't put my arms down because
yeah.
my boobs were.
Yeah.
They were cutting into my pits.
Yep. No, I engorged to
I
a
was-
38G.
Right? I was a 42 triple D.
Shut the
Right.
door.
I was 42 triple
You were like,
D.
get the chainsaw and cut them off.
I went to the doctor and I'm like, I can't.
I can't.
I mean, and I couldn't see my kid. I mean, I was like, I
You
don't
know what?
know.
Don't you remember when you
It's too
would
big.
nurse and your boobie, like the tit was so hard
I remember.
that child would try to latch on. You're like, just keep going, just to let,
well,
just to relax enough to give it like that Playtex nipple.
Yeah, but it was fire hydrant. I mean, it was a firehouse. It wasn't like that kid could keep up.
No, you were like, I am the milk machine.
I have been called Milky. So I literally went to the doctor. I said, what the hell do I do? And they hear.
Camille goes to fill out a resume. Also known as Milky.
I don't know who the hell gave me that
I like
nickname, but-
kitties and snow cones, and I'm known as Milky.
Oh, dude. But I seriously, I ace wrapped him. I mean, he just said, you just
Yes.
quit using him and start getting him on the, and it was after a while, but it was torture. I was tortured.
Oh, it
and I had to
is.
look in the mirror because all I was,
Yeah. Did your
Porn
areolas
star.
get like the
Oh, my
size
hell.
of cookies?
yeah, total. I mean, I was like, oh, hideous.
You know what?
my
I'm
gosh.
sorry.
Yeah, it was
Nursing
awful.
boobies are just.
Well,
Mine were ugly.
they're functional.
Mine had like veins, man. They were just like.
yeah, I could see my blood flowing.
Seriously.
Science project.
I thought, oh my gosh, if I were on an airplane and we crashed over water, I'm good. Leave me alone. Come jump on. I'm good.
Wow.
Like if I were Rose in the Titanic, I would not. You know, she kicked Jack off. Did you notice that?
No, she did.
That bitch. There was room on that shutter door for
Uh-uh.
him to be there. She's got her body laying all over it. She's holding on to his little finger. Jack, and he slips
Is this
off.
on the Titanic movie?
Yes,
I remember.
there was room.
Yeah. And I liked him for her.
Sure,
Anyway.
she wanted
You know, they're
that
kind of in a
jewel.
real life relationship, is what I heard.
Really?
DiCaprio and
Yeah.
her. Yeah.
Huh. He
Interesting.
didn't do it for me.
I'll call and find out, but that's just what I heard.
Camille's like, I'm gonna do some research. I'll get back to
I'll
you
see.
on that.
I'll make a phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so-
do want to see the new Oceans.
I do too.
8, whatever,
That looks
with all
really,
the women.
Yeah, I do too. That could
Right.
be good. And I'm tell y'all something. We are headed into an era of empowered women. So men, not that we're going to dominate, but so back up a little bit. Don't be thinking that. But what it is, honestly, is women and equality. That's what's missing and has been. But with this Uranus hitting Taurus this month, okay, this is a big game changer time. There could be floods, earthquakes, and look at what's happening in Hawaii. Okay,
Oh
there's some
my
crap going
gosh.
on. But there's so many things that are going to hit in people's lives, and it's more about being free and authentic. But it does help women's rights. And I'll tell you, we think we've come so far, but you look at the value of a woman getting paid.
Yeah.
That man makes 30% more than she does. Okay, and what about single mothers?
No.
It enrages me. You
Yeah.
know, that I was mostly a single mom most of my adult life. Same with you. Okay, and we don't get the same as men. It pisses me off. And we're taking care of little ones. And where are they at? I didn't get child support from my ex-husband. Shane
Right.
didn't give me a damn dime. That's right.
Shane,
So,
if you're listening, we are calling you out and we don't care.
hell with him.
You know what? I was just reading an article this morning that NBC is saying they didn't know about any of the sexual accusations that
Shut
Matt
up.
Lauer was doing.
Shut up.
And I wanted to think, I wanted to go like, who's on your exec board? Are they men or women?
And who's going to believe that shit?
Right?
Look, there's so much corruption going to be uncovered in the next few years, girl.
You know, and even this Bill Cosby thing, you know, that was only with one victim.
Yeah. And
Don't
that's-
act like it's over and it's a celebratory thing because you still have all these other women that were victims.
Right. And how many other celebrity status men have not been taken down off their little pedestal?
Gosh, I don't know if I remember if it was Scarlett Johansson, but the Met Gala was just Monday night, and this particular actress, I think it was her, but I could be wrong. She wore a designer dress from Harvey Weinstein's ex-wife.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so it had nothing to do with him.
Right.
She is a legit designer, and she got hated on for wearing his dress, his
get it.
ex-wife's dress.
I get it. Well, his ex-wife didn't predator
No.
anybody. But you
And
know
they
what?
been-
She
like
still
they-
benefited. And that's a touchy thing. I get it. I don't hate on her, but Weinstein, I was just going to say, where's Weinstein in all this? He hasn't been held accountable.
Nothing's happened yet.
No, because
right?
these assholes have big money.
Tom
Look,
Brokaw, nothing's
our
happened.
court systems have got to change, y'all. The people with money make the courts sway to them. That's what happens. If you got money, you could get out of trouble. So, but there has to be a balance of power. And I do say, you put some women in charge, more women judges, I do think things will change.
Well,
but we're
look
going to
at
see
Larry
it.
Nasser's judge. You know,
I loved her.
I loved
her.
And I will say, because sometimes people are hating on, the fact that a celeb comes out and things get done. But you know what? If a movement starts because of them, I'm all about that.
I'm all for
I'm
it.
all about that.
Well, and those are the bigger fish to catch. You catch a huge fish like that, then it is easier to catch little fish. You're right. Absolutely.
you know, I have somebody close to me that's going through a sexual harassment from something that happened at work. And it's amazing to me, Camille, even though all of this, and again, I hate the word Me Too because it's so much more powerful
It
than
is.
just a few little
Yeah.
harassments. There are many rape cases. There are many things that are
Yep.
just despicable. But anyway, his attitude seems to still be like
Defiant, arrogant.
like women don't, you know. They didn't
But
do
that's
anything
who
wrong.
rapes.
Like,
Yeah.
yes,
That's the kind of
the
guy that rapes.
attitude is kind of like, well, you deserve it. Look at you.
Oh my God, right? Oh my.
You know, even if a woman does not wear anything revealing, the attitude
She's
from
not asking for
some
rape.
is,
Yeah.
well, look what you're wearing. And even if a woman wears things, because here's the deal, let me tell y'all something. Fashion is dictated by men. I promise you that. Even though women buy, we buy for the pleasure of men.
Make it look
So,
good for
I mean,
men.
you look at cleavage and low backs and high slits and all of that. Women don't care. We don't care. Now, not that women wear this stuff because they want to have sex. They
wanna
want
look
to
sexy,
be
though.
attractive.
I'll tell you what women want. They want to be desired. They don't want to be
Yes.
raped. That is
Yes.
the nature of female.
Say that
We
again.
want to be desired. So that's why women want to be attractive. That's what stripping's about in a way. It's like desire me. Don't take me and rape me.
Right.
That's when it goes weird because guys don't realize they just want to be looked at and valued like that. You're getting a guy going. That is value for females. We like to just make men desire us.
But it's that's kind of a triple sword.
It is.
Because you may get a guy looking at you and desiring you and interested in you, but he doesn't really care about you.
Well, he cares about what he's going on with his dick.
Right. And
Yeah.
then you become the object.
That's
of
right.
That
And that's the
satisfaction.
problem is now you're an object, not you.
Right.
That's why relationships fail because people objectify relationships too. Women look at men as a provider. So he's just he's just money. That's
Funny you say
objectifying
that.
too.
I just was reading this article. I'm not a very good reader, but I have to for my work. But this article was saying that times have changed. Whereas in the past, women look for men that are financially stable, not because they want things and stuff, but because they want to know that you are my provider, my caretaker. Now, with the movement of
Yep.
the millennials, it's more like, no, I'll do it myself.
That's right.
And so they did a survey on, would you rather have a guy with a chiseled face and abs, or would you rather have a nerdy guy that's a little more sensitive? The women in this poll said, I'll take the chiseled face and the abs for a one-night stand.
Yep.
But I'll take longevity from the nerdy guy that
Yep.
actually has some emotion.
And you're his kink. I mean, that nerdy guy's going, well, you're the sexiest thing ever. And she's
Right.
just
and
maybe.
he'll be completely faithful to you.
Right,
Yeah.
right. That's
It's
right.
kind of a funny cycle. I think we as adults, like, we're missing a lot of the spokes in this wheel.
Totally.
Right?
Well, and you look at the social media and the stuff, and I have never seen more out of control abuse of power in my practice and sexual abuse of children, okay? I think the porn industry, you look at the internet and how the internet's grown and sex crimes have grown. okay?
Yes.
So
Yeah,
there's got to
yeah,
be a
yeah,
correlation
yeah,
with that.
Yeah.
With Uranus hitting Taurus, what is going to be up for review is how we take care of the planet and how we take care of women and children. That is going to be in the forefront for the next 8 years.
Good.
Agreed. So, and financially, so even financially, how women are not taken care of, that's going to be in the forefront as well. So it's going to be some rock and roll times. We could end up in a cashless society, believe it or not, okay, and it'd be on cryptocurrency or some sort of online currency system in the next 8 years.
Yeah. I do think there are countries that are going for that.
Well, and if we're ever going to have nuclear problems, look, this July of 2018. Astrologically speaking, there are some transits that I have a concern about that we could have a nuclear attack. I'm not kidding. I also think the royal wedding, there's going to be some surprise in the royal family coming up this summer. So just what I'm kind
That's
of
like
tuning
a week
into.
and a half away.
I know,
The-
right?
What, the 17th? I don't know, something like that. 19th,
I'm watching.
17th?
I'm watching to see what my feelings about, right? Yeah.
Those two love each other?
I do think I do. I believe they love each other, and I think she's cute. I think she's a
Yeah.
cute girl. I like her.
Yeah.
And I like how real he is. I mean, he is. You don't look at him and go, "Oh, silver spoon brat." And he's just he's
Yeah,
a
he's
all
kind
around
of a rebel.
Yeah, well, and he's just real. I mean, he's just.
Yeah.
I love how he helps. The handicapped people and all that. I mean, he's just a sensitive soul. I love him.
Yeah.
He makes a difference, like Diane did, like his mother.
Yeah.
So Princess Diana.
Yeah.
Miss her.
Just in wrapping this up, because we need to.
God, wrap up.
What Camille and I, we start off funny. We start off funny because y'all do not buy a waist trainer unless you want to go work in the yard and save your back. Then it's a good idea, or maybe move furniture.
Yeah.
And that is not going to give you that. First of all, Kardashians, listen, y'all got enough butt and hip to make your waist look small to begin with.
Yeah, but that's all fake and look. Let's not pretend they don't have surgeries. Okay, that is not my go-to fashion model. That's not what I look at. I never have.
Well,
I have an aversion to phony, fake shit. I just do. Can't stand it. So anyway,
You know my boobies are phony and fake.
I know, and I got an aversion to your jaws.
Listen, when you've nursed 5 kids,
You needed those. didn't
you
you
better say thank you for getting those babies lifted and corrected.
You know, I at least got a lot enough fat to make that skinny little nipple thing blanch out. I mean, I did have a reduction. I'll be honest.
Blanche out.
Well, you know, branch out. I meant.
branch
out. Yeah, it branched out.
We are so glad you joined us today. Camille and I are very passionate about women. We're very passionate, not men haters by any means, because we love
I
men.
love men.
We
I
do.
love
We love
men.
men. What we are very passionate about
Equality.
a voice
And having equality.
and finding your voice,
Yep.
finding your equality. And that doesn't have to mean you have to go before the Senate. You have to go before the Supreme Court. We don't care about
Bash
that.
men. We love men.
No, we're just
We gotta be
saying.
fair.
You know what? Teach your daughters to have a voice. Teach
Yeah.
your daughters to have a backbone. Teach your daughters to respect men,
Right.
but know the boundaries.
That's right.
Yeah.
I love it. Good job.
Okay. We love y'all. See you next time. Bye.
Many of that.